In the last episode, we finalized the plans for the building of Shae's Earthbag bedroom.
Look at what we've dug.
The family is more than ready to start on Shae's building.
You may have noticed nothing has really changed since last time you saw us. I know what you're thinking. What have we done all week?
The ground is just so
Hard. Really hard.
I love how you picked a soft spot to demonstrate how difficult
I know,
it
it's
is
like,
to
it's
dig.
so hard, except in this one spot.
You could do it. It would just be a lot more work than it would if it was rainy.
This ground is like cement. But don't worry, we're planning to work on it. We just need some rain. It's ridiculous to waste our time digging this. And we're gonna have monsoon just like, it could happen any day now.
As soon as it rains, it'll go so fast.
We're also trying to torture Shae just a little bit. Shae's building is huge, so much bigger than any of ours.
We're making it. No, that's not true. Have you seen his room? I would like to say that everything we do turns out perfectly.
Yeah, we're spraying for termites. Found a few little critters. We need.
There's never any problem.
We are not spraying for termites
Exactly.
a second time. We're not doing anything at all. That's what's happening right now.
I don't know how to effectively apply bug spray.
You say making a design.
Look at the little holes. They're so effective. What if they were giant and you could use them for construction? Thank you. Did you just spray me with bug spray? Yeah.
Yeah, you're a pest. You bring out the pest in me.
Oh goodness. I think this is going to give someone a heart attack. Probably our father.
Dad's gonna be commenting,
What are you doing? I used the entire bottle.
say good night, termite. Your plight has arrived.
Should we go see if we've terminated the termites?
0 issues. Ever.
Yeah, gosh, it didn't even slow them down. They are little eaters, aren't they?
Okay, we need to buy a new killer because that one clearly didn't work. We've had some questions about bathrooms in our Earthbag bedrooms. We don't do them. We certainly could. There's no reason why we couldn't plumb them and do them as well, but we have just chosen not to. But one thing that we do have is an outdoor shower. And we love this thing. We use it all summer long. It's gone through many revisions. If you'd like to take a look at it with us, we'd like to show you it.
Let's go take a look.
Conical entry. This is a brand new addition here. When Ashton was visiting us, she says, I know it's private going around this little curve, but I just would feel better with a shower curtain. So I love it because it blocks wind that whips through here and makes it a little cold in there. So go on in here. Just a simple shower. We have a low use water nozzle on it that Bryce had installed last year.
I was like how colorful it looks.
Out here, it just makes a lot of sense because if all of us were showering in the house would be so hot all the time. It'd be really difficult to cool. And it just doesn't it feel refreshing, guys, out here in the summertime? It's so hot. It's just fun to take a shower. Yeah, especially if it's cold. It's like, yeah. This is not technically bamboo, but it's very similar to it. We got from a guy probably 60 miles from here.
All the leftover water from the shower waters them.
You can give them a lot of water or you can give them no water and they still live, which is perfect. Garen installed this hot water tank and we painted it black, pipes into the shower, sun heats it up real good, and we don't usually ever run out of warm water, so it works great. It's a way for adults to play in the sprinkler. It's kind of the way I look at it too.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a fancy
It
standard.
dropped like 30 or 40 degrees at night. So I open the windows up, the room will cool down really well, and then close the windows in the morning, and it'll actually just retain that temperature throughout the day.
Perfect.
It's not bad either. We get a few nights out of the year where that temperature, it'll still stay real hot, and the room never has a chance to cool down.
What's it made out of then?
Then there's a radiator in there. The water goes through the radiator, comes out here, and then drains back over the radiator. Cools the radiator down, and then the air blows through that.
So a radiator from your car?
Yeah, it was a bad radiator, so I just patched it because there's no pressure. Patched it with some JB Weld, and put it back together. The Earthbag walls, they retain that heat. And they also retain the cold and cool the room down for those 100-degree days where you're still great inside with no AC. So if it doesn't have time to cool down, it'll get hotter and hotter and hotter. So you gotta have something to take the edge off. Cooler than normal, but not cold. You know, it wouldn't be like an AC, but it'll definitely keep it livable in here. If you wanna see how to build this, there's a link down in the description.
I'm not pleased with how this threshold works. There's just too many sharp edges and people are gonna catch their feet and stuff on it. So I'm gonna use a door sweep, which is plastic. And I think it'll cover up our seam here pretty good. It'll help to finish it off. I'll put this up here. It would have to be like there, but it sure doesn't go down far enough. If I do it this way, it'll hit this, but that's not bad. So maybe this is better.
What are these for, Dad? Is that for this?
Yeah, it is.
Door flaps for doors.
For doors. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Make this a little nicer of a transition.
Perfect.
Huh? Is that nicer than the metal one over there?
I think it's much nicer than the metal one.
Yeah.
Kind of lighter color, but
They didn't have lighter colors.
He's leaving my door open. We have this old love seat that is just ready for the dump.
It's got stains on it because we've been using it forever.
Yeah.
It's just gross.
Thinking, why don't I just take the stuff apart and let's reupholster it?
oh my gosh, don't get this on film. Hey, an Allen wrench, I call it.
There's a sock. How does it work its way?
People like stuff it down there like it's garbage, like.
And this is my pen that I lost.
It only yielded 1/4. That is really a big disappointment. Looks like it's pretty easy. Just taking a flat screwdriver and everything started out fine. It's pretty
It's all
much
pretty easy.
Yeah.
It all just came apart easy. I remember. What did you do? Did you take the old pieces and then cut out the new pieces from the old?
Yeah, I started matching them up and trying to cut out pieces the same and.
The armrest, they don't have any place to set like a cup or a drink or anything. Took everything apart. We actually took off part of the armrest and we flattened it out. So it kind of drops off and it flattens out for you to put like your arm or like a drink or anything like that.
The whole staple thing is good. It's the sewing thing that gets me. I got to the cushions. I just came to a screeching halt. Luckily, my friend Sharon, who is a great sewer, she happened to be in town. We brought in reinforcements, Sharon. And she's so fussy. She jumped in and she did the 2 back cushions and she did a beautiful job on them. I was left to do the 2 bottom cushions, which I never could get them just right, but because those back cushions are good,
It does look good. We recently got a staple gun, so she would just kind of estimate and then staple it on.
At some point it's like, okay, I gotta stop copying what they did because I can't do what they did, you know, the piping and all this stuff. So let's just staple it up there. Let's, you know, just see as close as I could get. And then when I got done looking at it, I thought, okay, now it's
Some little wood trim, put it around all the little seams so it all just tidies up and looks really nice.
I'm so thankful to Sharon because without Sharon, there's just no way it would have worked.
It's quite comfy.
We brought it down into the recording studio.
This is gonna be the couch for the podcast.
I'm happy with the way it turned out.
Yeah, it looks good.
Stay tuned for next time when, thanks to the rain, we will really break ground on Shae's building. If you have any idea for podcast subjects you'd like to see us do, please let us know down in the comments below. Podcasts are every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific. You're invited, and we hope to see you there.
Thank you.
Please consider supporting us on Patreon. What? Stop. moved from the city to the country. Thanks for taking part in our adventure. We have new videos every Friday evening. If you would like to help us out, you can like this video, share it, subscribe, or support us on Patreon. See the links in the description.
You like my shovel?
It's a ditcher. That's my name for it.
We did cook chicken! Cook chicken!
Naked.